Hello, children. A very good morning. Hope you all are fine. So, today let's start with geometry from mathematics. Your first chapter from geometry is quadrilateral. Now, let's start. What is quadrilateral? All of you know about the polygon. What is polygon? Polygon is made up of line segments. Now, it's a closed figure. Quadrilateral is also a kind of polygon which has 4 sides. Okay? Now, this is a quadrilateral. It can be of any size, shape, where 4 line segments are there and 4 vertices are there. 2 diagonals are there. Okay. Now, if you want to write down the definition of quadrilateral, it is like this. The figure made up of the 4 line segments which do not intersect except at their end points and no 3 of the 4 vertices are collinear is called a quadrilateral. Now, what does it mean? The figure, this is the figure made of 4 line segments which do not intersect except at their end points. What does it mean? Like if you consider these 2 line segments, suppose AB and AD, now you will see these AB and AD, these 2 line segments meet at point A. Same way, if you consider AB and BC, they meet at B. If you consider BC and CD, they meet at point C. And if you consider CD and DA, they meet at point D. And the next part, no 3 of the 4 vertices are collinear. What do you know by collinear? What do you know by collinear points? Collinear points are those points which are lying on the same line. Like A and D, these 2 points are lying on the line segment AD. A and B, these 2 points are lying on the line segment AB. B and C, these 2 points are lying on the line segment BC, and C and D, these 2 points are lying on the line segment CD. Now here you will notice, if you consider these 3 points A, B, C, these 3 points are not lying on the same line segment. That means these 3 are non-collinear points. Got it? So, out of 4 vertices, only 2 can be on the same line, not more than 2 points. Clear? So now here next topic is adjacent angles. Do you know what do you know by adjacent angles? Adjacent angles are those angles which are lying side by side, like A and B are adjacent angles, or B and C are adjacent angles, or C and D are adjacent angles, or D and A are adjacent angles. Clear? And AC and BD are the 2 diagonals, and same way like adjacent angle, there are adjacent sides also, like AB, BC are adjacent sides, BC, CD are adjacent sides, CD, DA are adjacent sides, and DA, AB are adjacent sides. Got it? And angle A and angle C are known as opposite angles. Angle B and angle D are opposite angles. So this is the quadrilateral. It's a polygon or figure, closed figure made up of 4 line segments and 4 vertices. Clear to you all? Next, it comes types of quadrilateral like parallelogram, trapezium, rectangle, square, rhombus, kite. These all are different types of quadrilaterals. Clear or not? Okay. Your next topic is properties. There are two types of properties of quadrilateral. First property is sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree, and the second property is sum of the exterior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Now let's prove for the first property. This is the quadrilateral ABCD, where this angle ABCD are the interior angles. I have marked it. So look at it carefully. Now what you have to prove, this sum of these 4 angles is equal to 360 degree. Now let's join two opposite vertices B and D. You can join A and C also. Same way it will prove. Now after joining these two vertices, what you have got? You have got two triangles. Now from these two triangles, you have to prove this property. So let's take first triangle ABD, and all of you know the sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So here I have written sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree from triangle ABD, and from triangle BCD again same way I have written it's 180 degree. Now join or add both all the angles, left hand side as well as right hand side. Right hand side you will get 180 plus 180 is 360 degree. So after joining all the angles, what you will do? You in order you arrange the angles. First angle A, it is BAD. Then for angle B, it is the combination of two angles ABD and DBC. Next angle C, it is angle BCD, and next angle D, it is the combination of angle BDC and angle CDA. After writing in this way, in place of these angles, you write angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D. So hence it is proved. Now these two property, it will help you while you will solving the sums from the exercises. So students, please do practice. Okay? Thank you.